This is the shift knob that I got from DND, which I showed in my last episode, and I was really excited to get this guy installed, thinking it'd be a pretty simple installation. One thing about the transmission is that this is a Tremec Magnum, which is not a T56, even though it's built to work with the LS family of engines and bolt right up, and it's designed based on the T56. It is actually a separate transmission and it has a lot of differences, one thing of which is the bolt holes here. So when you order a Magnum, it comes just like this from Summit or Jegs or wherever. And you know, it has the actual shifter here, but no shift lever to go to a shift knob. So of course I have my shift knob here, but no lever to attach it. So I got this one off of eBay for, I think it was like $28. And it's a really nice, simple, easy, lightweight 5-inch, you know, little rod here. And I got this because this bolts into the F-body, so the Camaro and the Trans Am, thinking that it would work just fine. And it does work perfectly with my knob because it is, you know, designed for the same pitch thread as the F-body. So that looks great. You know, it feels nice. It has a nice, you know, weight to it. So when I went to install it with the bolts that came with this, these go through no problem, but when you go to thread it in, these the bolts are too small for the hole on the shifter. Finally, after doing honestly a ton of research, I don't know why this is so hard to find, and it's why I'm making this video for people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. What you need is a 3/8 by 24-inch thread bolt to go through here, and now that fits perfectly. I couldn't find any that had like a nicer Allen wrench, you know, head to it. I will eventually try to find a better looking bolt to go through here, but for now this will work to get it bolted up, or so I thought. The problem is this is actually too big now to go through the hole in my new lever here, which is really annoying. So now I have to drill this out to 3/8 inch, and then hopefully I can get my lever bolted up. Alright, so I went and drilled my 3/8 inch holes here, and now my new bolts go through properly, so I'm going to use my little clutch washers and line this guy up. And there we go. That's great. Alright, well, we have it all installed now, and it feels great, and it looks nice, and it's shifting beautifully. I couldn't be happier. So thanks again to DND for the shift knob. I'm going to have links below to the shift lever, and then just keep in mind that these bolts are 3/8 by 24-inch thread bolts. And what else? I think later on I'm going to have a shift kind of boot here to go over this, so all this is kind of hidden. I need to sort of sort out this whole area still, because this area back here is open, and I just, you know, it's kind of messy right now, but eventually I'll go through and get it all cleaned up. Alright, so with me sitting in the driver's seat and the shift knob installed, I gotta say, this is exactly where I needed to be. I thought it might be a little bit too tall, being 7 inches for the shift knob and 5 inches for the lever, but it totally works exactly where I needed to be, and I could not be happier with that. That is in a good spot. The steering wheel is in a good spot. One thing I need to address, though, is that my head is actually touching the sunroof, which, that's a problem. I'm 6'2", and this is a pretty big car, so I should not be hitting my head on the sunroof, and that's with no helmet on. So I got to figure out what to do about that. I'm going to be pulling the sunroof out for sure. That's going to be coming up pretty soon, and I'll be replacing it with an aluminum panel. But yeah, I don't know what to do other than removing the sunroof, which is going to happen. The seat itself is mounted straight to the bracket, and I'm sitting fairly low in the seat. I mean, maybe the seat's a little bit too high. I'm not really sure yet. But the bracket itself is a good inch to an inch and a half sitting higher, I think, than it needs to off of the rails on the chassis. So it could be a combination of the bracket being too high from planted, or the seat not being low enough. You know, I'm not sure. That I need to figure out. I'll be addressing it first with the sunroof, and then I'll have to figure out what to do about my seating position. But thanks for watching. Shift knob's installed, steering wheel's installed, the interior's coming together, my wiring's coming together. I have coilovers in the garage ready to go on. I just got some drift knuckles from a friend. So anyway, there's lots coming up as always. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Please do maybe like, subscribe, share some videos around, and I will see you guys next time.